made the clothing, now you know how to heat, how to warm up. This is the process. This is what we have to understand. This is what is missing. It doesn't go with man, how we can change the man. Is the lack, as I said many times, is the deficiency in the structure of the RNA, which has affected the DNA, and in that structure stays the same. This is part of, as I said, many times in the world of science, we hear this quite often. A mouse has similarity 95%, 99%, whatever percentage, to man. Of course it does. We all came from the space of the Mr. Cohen. So our base is the same. And this is 99%. How it adjusted itself is the part. So we have to change something here with man, with what you call horizontal people, to make them to become like a vertical people. That's all is missing. And that sits in the structure of the soul of this amino acid, which has linked itself, unfortunately, to I. There's part of the technology which I don't teach. One day I might teach. And it's known as carbon 14. Carbon 14 has a lot to do with the behavior of man. And if one day we understand this, we can change the man. I'll tell you why carbon 14. In a vertical people, we have a magnesium. In horizontal people, we always suffer with this. This one varies from 42 to 44 energy balance of the field. This one varies from 55 to 58. Now you see where carbon 14 comes in. It's this gap which makes horizontal people dangerous. It's too big. And it needs to be fed for this to exist as a horizontal. The closest we get to this is CH3. This is one of the reasons in my work I introduce CH3. It's not for you to be, it's for to close this gap. This is part of the problem. CH3 is between 13.5 to 15.5. Depends on the energy balance of the carbon and the hydrogen. You see, the construction of life is very simple. you have a CH3 and you have an amino acid. 14, 12, 16, and 1. Or you have 1, 1, 1, and 12. You can see very balanced base with a very low, very slow balance base with very high. In fact, when you lock it in, it becomes very much balanced, doesn't it? It gives you near enough to this is the reason I use CH3 in diabetic. It's the reason I use CH3 in a lot of things. But you put a CH3 in a specific condition, you kill. You see, if you redesign it, redefine it, it's very simple. You have 1, 12, 14, 16. You have 1, 1, 1, 12. Now you can see the pattern. But if you look at the real structure, this fits with this, and this fits with that, and in the process they create a balance field. Round about 56. And then when it links up, does it need to link up with iron? Or does it behave and mimics the balance of it? Because there is a secret in the whole creation of CH3, the way we produce it. I've said that before. There's an iron in the middle, alloys, alloy materials on the side, zinc, nickel, or whatever. This is alloy because the field strength in it can create a binding. So when you put your copper here, nano-coated, to make your GANs of CH3, the carbon energy release confirmation from interaction from the environment is the zinc mixture with the copper. That gives you your carbon. Then you have a problem. Then your problem sits with the iron. 56, 57, 59, 60. That is your H3. But it's the field which has created it. So what it does, your CH3 is the gravitational magnetic field orientation of iron. So when you put it with the amino acid, you have already have a common denominator in the field strength, that when it's created the field here in its interaction, you have amino acid which is balanced with the iron, and in being a balance, iron feeds itself, does not need to kill for it. Because don't forget, your carbon has a gravitational magnetic field strength of the copper in conjunction gravitational magnetic field of zinc. So it's directly connected to your muscles and to your nerve. And now you produce a condition that it connects to the iron, is complete. You have every connection you need. You touch the soul of the man, you touch the physicality of the man. You bring a balance in energy transfer between the, what we call matter state plasma and the field state of the matter. Complete, is so complete. But none of you have understood this yet. That man doesn't need to kill. But this apparatus still needs a few bits to be added to it, that the man or the animal stops altogether. This CH3 elevates the soul of the animal. This CH3 elevates the physicality of the energy of it. This CH3 connects to the blood of the man through his eye. He has everything. I've given the biggest gift to mankind to walk away from killing. I will show how it works. You all made CH3 but never understand what gift you have in your hand. You connect this CH3 with the amino acid of it. My God, do you need to kill? I just need another 6-12 months. I'll enforce peace. Through the technology, man will never know what has happened. There's a lot more here missing. But as I said, we start teaching the basic foundation of the knowledge. Now you understand why I introduce different ways of things to be done. You're after the magrab, after the soul of the man. To change it, that it starts feeling his physicality, not just by energy of it.